last game, and we're looking forward to hopefully a great crowd to see our seniors have their last home game. It's amazing how fast the season's going by. Very proud of the group. Giving tomorrow off, get back to work on Monday, but I think we all needed this. The staff, the players, the crowd, the school. You know, you build an early, profile. You know, you hit lightning in a bottle a little bit, and then you face some adversity. So I'm proud of our kids, how they bounce back. It's really, really good win for us.
Always helps when you make a few shots. Made shots today.
We did. I mean, you know, and we hadn't shot the ball well, and it's crazy. And, you know, it goes to tell you what we know. We thought this was going to be one of our better shooting teams this year. Turns out it's one of our worst shooting teams. So today, our gut was right just for today. Hopefully it's the same on Wednesday.
What was the difference besides making shots? I mean, did you get better shots?
When we played DePaul the first time, a lot of things came into play. I didn't think I did a very good job coaching our defensive side of the ball. Then Ben got hurt, you know, and then Jalen didn't play. So we were playing lineups that we just weren't accustomed to playing. In order for us to be the team we want to be, we can't have too many guys out or make mistakes.
No, I mean offensively, what was different?
Ball movement. Ball movement. And guys made open shots. Guys made shots. I thought Kyron really set the pace with the speed. You know, we talked about that. We talked about changing the pace of the game. We wanted to come out and pressure the ball a little bit more to start. I think when we press, we're a little bit more urgent, and I think our pressing gives us offensive identity.
You mentioned contributions. How much were those kind of magnified given Chris still being under the weather a little bit? You know, the importance of that.
Well, I met with Chris this morning. I mean, we were talking last night. He didn't do much for the last maybe 10 days, you know, and to his credit, he tried. And, you know, I talked to the players and asked them what they want to do. I said, hey, listen, you're going to probably have to play short minutes. What do you want to do? He says, nah, let's just get the feel of the game. And, you know, we were going to come Kyron anyway, because we need more offensive firepower. That's killing us to start games, not being able to score the ball.
How did you think about playing him a little bit, playing him a lot?
We were going to play him a little.
Yeah.
We were going to we wanted to play him in 2-3 minute segments. Yeah. But he was only going to play. He wasn't going to get to 20 minutes.
Is he like 75% help?
Not even close to 75. He probably played at about 40%.
And how would you describe his issue and Junior, who clearly wasn't himself either?
Rodney too. I mean, you know, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I mean, our doctors, it's a virus, stomach bug. I mean, you know, the guys got chills. They're weak. You know, I don't know if any of you saw. You know, they were all thrown up in the huddle at Seton Hall. We tried. You know, it's not like we got a lot of answers out there, and that's on me. And hopefully we can rectify that as we move forward. But right now, Larry Bird and Robert Parrish are now walking in the door, man.
Defensively, on DePaul obviously did a really good job on Henry. Was that a focus?
Big focus. Yeah. He dominated us at his place last time, as did Garrett. You know, they go off the bounce a little bit. Coach Lato's setting a foundation and trying to build a philosophy and a culture. I'm really excited about the win. It's a really good win, which we desperately needed.
Kyron, what was the difference for you? Was it just that aggression? I think this was your career high in points, 16.
I think, honestly, a lot lately. I think I've kind of been settling for shots, and coach has been on me to get in the paint, try to make plays for others, and I think I just followed his game plan. You know, got in the paint, made a lot of plays. You know, that's what the focus was on. I thought I executed what he asked me to do.
Shot 60% in the second half. I don't know the last time you guys have shot 60. Maybe not in a Big East game, anyways, this year.
We haven't.
Yeah. Just can you point to anything?
He was just playing with confidence. That's all coach ever asked us to do, and I think we went out there and did that.
You very sick at all? Did you have any virus at all?
Thankfully, no, I don't.
How has Ben leading the team without, I guess, if Chris hasn't been around for a week?
I feel like in practice, you know, there's always two teams. You know, it's a team that they can be on. It's a team that they can be on. I feel like in practice, that's where we build that chemistry with other players. You know, the matchups switch daily, and I feel that's where we build our chemistry. And when they're not there, we're already prepared to be on the court together and make those plays.
How's the team's kind of psyche with this win? Obviously, it's been a tough month. You know.
I'll answer that question.
Yeah.
It's been our worst month, I think, since we've been at Providence College. And it could be a lot of different reasons. Injuries definitely played into that. That started at DePaul. Then we got the flu. But part of that is on me because we have to have the right depth. Okay? And I think part of playing all those guys today was for us to try to build that depth of confidence. You know, so much as, you know, everybody, again, when you talk about Providence College, it all starts with Chris Dunn. And it's a lot to handle emotionally, physically, mentally. The kid should be worn down. The kid should be mentally tired. You know, everybody says, well, he's only this, he's only that. He's a young man who's trying his best. And what makes him special is his ability to overcome some of those things. We're not always going to have great days. We're not always going to have great shooting days. He's human just like anybody else. But because of the expectation for him to be great, of which all of us have built that up, when he's not doing great, it's not like he's the worst player in the world. He's a young man trying to get better.
And everyone else? I mean, you talked about Chris, but, you know, it's been a team-wide
It's
issue.
been a team issue. We were very fragile coming into today's game. I think our confidence was shot. And all I put on the board today was play with a purpose, but more importantly, have fun. Have fun. At the end of the day, it's a game. Hopefully we win. Our goal is to get to the tournament. You know, we're right there. If we'd have told this room when Pascal left and this dude left and that guy left and this guy didn't come back that we'd have a chance to be a tournament team, to be 20-9, this entire room would do a jumping jack simultaneously. So we are who we are. If we get to the tournament, great. If we don't, let's try again in another year.
Coach, can you talk third year of 20 wins for this program? It hasn't happened.
I don't pay attention. I'm looking forward to it. It's great. It's an accomplishment, but we're in a great state of mind. We're trying to get number 21 and number 9. That's the most important thing. Number 9 is more important than 21.
Do you think with 4 days everyone's 100% Wednesday?
I don't think this time of the year, I don't think anybody's 100%, to be honest with you, Kevin. You know, somebody's going to have the sniffles. Somebody, you know, didn't do well on a test. So if they're not physically hurt, they're emotionally struggling with something. Don't forget we got 18 to 22-year-olds for all of us in the building that have those guys. They're always hurt somehow, some way.
27 out of 30 from the free throw line today. You be a free throw coach today?
No, Kyron was the free throw coach. You guys, let me tell you something with Kyron. It's the reason why he's here with me. He came in the huddle the other day and was as demonstrative and as passionate as we've ever had. And I said, Kyron, you're going to have a chance, man. Just stay confident. I was really, really proud of him. You all don't see the growth that he's had. But when you're in those huddles and you know your team is struggling, Kyron was big time the other day. His voice was commanding. When you're a leader, you don't ask, you demand.
Kyron, can you be a leader down the stretch for this team?
Yes. I'm going to answer that for him. Absolutely. If you don't, I'm going to cuss him out.
Kyron, can you talk about how much energy the full court press brought the team today for some of those turnovers?
I don't think it was only the full court press. I think coming into the game, all Coach asked us to do was fight. You know, we got people down. Fortunately, they couldn't play as we hoped they could. But I thought he asked us to fight, and for 40 minutes, I thought we gave it all we could the whole night.
Any more questions?
Thanks. See you Wednesday.